Hi YouTube, this is Tania and I'm here with another swap, and this is Scrapdaworld's pocket stuffed pocket swap. So we had to do a shaped pocket. This is my packaging and I'll show you the items inside the package in a moment. So I have just a simple topper up here, have a little wand here, it's a rosette, a flower in the center, and then I have a tag with everyone's name on it, and the topper is just some coffee themed paper with gold lettering. So I'll show you the swap. This is my pocket. So we had to do a shaped pocket. I chose to do coffee. We had to each have a theme, and I chose the coffee tea theme. And I chose coffee, and I used the paper pad by Craft Smith, the Love You a Latte, and it's one of the Michael's Hot Buys. So, I cut out a coffee cup on my Cricut, and I cut the handles off of the coffee cup. I punched grommets in there. I don't think they're called grommets, but I can't think of the name now. And I strung some beads to make a handle for the coffee cup. And I love the way that came out. I have a bunch of flowers on the front, just a flower collage on the front. This is just a little knick-knack that I added here just for some more, just for a little design. And then this is a wooden mini domino, and I covered it with some of the paper from the collection and put some rhinestones on there and put glossy accents over it. This is a spoon that I colored and decorated, put flowers inside the spoon. I have some twine up here, and I have a little coffee mug charm hanging from the twine, and then I have some little bling swirlies for extra bling. And here, this one says coffee in the morning makes me happy. I have two different versions because there were only two of these in the paper pack. So I have two, coffee in the morning makes me happy, and then the other one was the but first coffee. So I have two of those. So that's the front of the swap, of the stuffed pocket. Here, you can add things up here, but because I wanted to put the handle, the beaded handle, I had to make it pretty sturdy, so I had to use a thick chipboard. So it's kind of hard to put stuff in there, but you can get something thin in the top, and I will have a few things in the top. So this is the back. I have some paper from the pack. It's got little coffee cups and mugs and latte cups on there. I put a rhinestone strip right up at the top, and then this is just some little lace trim that I put coming out of the top of the pocket. So this is where all of my items will go, here in the stuffed pocket. And then this is some ribbon, some coffee themed ribbon that I made a little flower kind of. I have another paper flower here, and this is like a flower jewel in the center. And I have a little tag coming from under there that says, with enough coffee, anything is possible. So that is my swap. My pocket. So inside the pocket will be the items that we had to make. I had to do a 3x3 card. So mine says thanks a latte. It's a sentiment. I have a little coffee cup with the steam coming out. I put glossy accents here over the coffee. And then I have a little blingy flower here at the base of the cup. I stamped some coffee beans here and got a few rhinestones just for a little embellishment. And then the card is empty inside, so the recipient can put whatever they like in there. And then the matching envelope is this little coffee stained paper, also from the collection. And I made a little belly band out of that ribbon that the flower was made out of. Got a flower on the front, and then you can just take that off and open the card. Open the envelope, put the card in. We also had to have a teeny tiny embellishment, which was an embellishment that's 2 inches or under. I think mine is about 1.5 inches. I cut this little latte cup out of my Cricut. I put some enamel dots in here for the I use enamel accents for some little sprinkles on top of the whipped cream there. This is a little flower, and I stuck the cup inside the flower. I have another flower here that I just tacked on, and I have a few rhinestones, got some tulle coming out of there, and it says just simply live. And I embossed this cup with this ultra thick embossing powder, clear ultra thick embossing powder, to give it a little shine, and it kind of hardens it, makes it look like an enamel piece. We also had to have 2 stick pins with 2 pearls and 1 spacer each. So here are my stick pins. I have a pearl at the top, just a little jewel piece, 2 more smaller pearls, and a spacer in between that one. And then this one is a little angel. Here's like a little small piece that's kind of looks like the halo. Here's a pearl for the head. I have the angel wings, a larger pearl for the body, and then I have 2 little gemstones here and this spacer. So those are my 2 stick pins, and I just cut out this little coffee pot here. I sprayed it with some shimmer and attach my pins to it. We had to do a shaped tag. The tag had to have a hanging element. There's my hanging element. 1 embellishment. I have a little coffee mug that I used some foil. I used some adhesive glue and put foil paper over it to give it a little color and shine. I filled that in with some enamel accents, and I colored the handle with enamel accents. I glittered the little icing for the donut. Oh, I'm sorry, my tag is shape tag is a donut. I glittered the icing and put some rhinestones in the icing. So there's my shape tag with my embellishment, and then my to from is on the back. Next, we had to do a flower, and we had to make a flower. So that is not my strong point, but I found this little ribbon in Michael's with these little loops, so I thought that would be kind of cute. So I just I had a glue dot, a strong adhesive glue dot, and I just wrapped the ribbon around the glue dot, and in the center I just attached these pearls in the center. So that is my flower. And last but not least, we had to have a currently. So I decided to do a zine for my currently, and I just put it in this little folder, this little envelope here, and I have a little coffee paper clip, a coffee cup paper clip on the envelope. So I have my zine here. This is the first time I've done a zine, but I thought it was kind of cool, so I used the zine for my currently. So the front cover has Live, Laugh, Love. Today I have currently on here, and then these were some glitter washi tape. I used a lot of different things to see how they would copy. So I thought it would be, and it was actually very interesting to see how things copied. Here I have, I said I currently live in the suburb of Chicago, and I made this little skyline out of some paper that had glitter on it. I colored it black. I don't have a piece of paper handy, but it was kind of a cool effect once it was copied. These stars, it was kind of a mistake, but I kind of liked the little light behind the stars once it copied, so it wasn't too bad. I have that I'm currently engaged. So I have a little love paper and an engagement ring there. I'm packing for a trip. Well, I already went on a trip, but that's what I was doing at the time. That's what I was doing at the time. So I was packing for a trip, and I have some little paper here, smile, and that says capture the moment. Got a camera. Currently trying to give up sweets. I got a little sad face. P.S. I really love sweets. I got a little cupcake there, and donut paper is the background. I'm at home chilling with my dog. That was currently, is still true right now. So this little picture that doesn't look anything like my dog, but that's what I went with. And then dreaming of a beach vacation. Yep, I'm still doing that. And I used a little tropical paper with a little bikini on the background. And then the back just says my zine, created and edited by Tania, volume 1, and then my YouTube name. So that is my swap. I'm going to get that last one packaged up so I can get it in the mail tomorrow. And I hope the recipients like what I made for them. Thanks, YouTube. Talk to you later. Bye.